Welcome everybody to Rapture Watch. It is September the 4th, 2019. Watchman on the Wall William from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and I hope all of you guys are having a blessed day in the Lord. And wow, the Hurricane Dorian has done quite a number to the Bahamas, and did a lot of damage there, and I'm not wanting to play down that at all, but I do want to acknowledge the fact that the Lord answered our prayers for many of us who are praying for Florida and for all of those areas, and all the Carolinas and all the way up there. Your prayers are working. Our prayers are powerful. And, I just want to acknowledge Wild Voice for Christ again. This man is a Marine. He has a small YouTube channel, but he's doing his best. And, really inspiring me to do more videos and encourage him as well in his ministry, because he's starting, and we all been there as watchmen starting out. And what I love about this channel is that this man is devoted to the word and not his opinion. And also when you have a baby Christian, they reinvigorate you, and that's why I love to watch baby Christians and help reignite or be able to blow some wind on the coals and get the fire stoked up, and I believe that's why we're to pray for one another fervently, as the scripture says that in Ephesians, the armor of God, it talks about all of the pieces of the armor, but at the end it talks about praying in all supplication with perseverance for all saints. And so that is the thing that we are to do, is to pray with all supplication for the saints. And this man is praying. He's praying and praying and praying, and he is doing a great job. And I just want to encourage you guys to subscribe to him, and I want to encourage you guys to encourage him, and please leave comments for him and likes, and help strengthen this brother who is doing a great job. And right now we're in September. We all know that this is the time when we're all going to be watching. And as a young man, I always would say I love April, I love spring, it's the best time of the year. And hockey playoffs are happening, my birthday's in April, and the birds are singing, the snow's melting. And I used to always say that the spring is my favorite, but secretly the fall was always my favorite without even realizing it. That smell when you're going back to school and it's crisp in the air, and the summer's over, it's over, and that smell of going back to school and learning and seeing your friends again, and having that camaraderie and that excitement and just that smell of fall. And I think we all have that desire, or that I want to say desire to go back to school, but I don't desire to go back to school. But we are in school actually every day learning. But no, I love that memory of of going back to school and the fall. So it's probably in all of us as Christians at this time to be excited and to get tingly and ready. But we should be tingly and ready all year long, not just when Feast of Trumpets and Day of Atonement, Yom Kippur, and then of course Feast of Tabernacles. All of these fall feasts that happen so quickly, it's hard not to get excited about the rapture and the gathering together, and the Lord promised. And I'm studying the churches and really looking at the seven churches in Revelation and looking at the map in Turkey. All of them are in Turkey, and the route that they're on is a mail route. And I think there's some wisdom to be gleaned from that road, that path that the man must have traveled through. And I wonder exactly how many miles or kilometers it was to get to Ephesus, or from Ephesus to Laodicea. And I think sometimes maybe that doesn't mean anything, but at the same time, I'm curious. I want to know if you guys have any wisdom on that. I think it's about 200 miles in total. I'm not sure. But I'm very curious. And also each church and each city and what they were known for, and the context and the atmosphere around these churches. And it's really, really cool to look into the history of these little towns and stuff. And I'm listening to some teachings, but I'm also reading Revelation myself, and there's so much good stuff there. So I encourage you guys to look at that. Also, I saw another video on one person saying that in the book of Daniel, that when Nebuchadnezzar threw those men into the burning furnace, Meshach, Abednego, and I forget the other guy's name. And he said that because, they didn't say anything. They just showed the scripture and said that Daniel chapter 3, verses 8 through 30, I believe, is a symbol of the rapture and the Lord coming to save us. And I mean, I gotta admit, it is quite an amazing foreshadow if you look at it like that. But only the Lord knows, and I leave it to you guys to check that out and have your own opinion on that. But it is very exciting. I see multiple times in the Psalms where the rapture is referenced, and I do believe that Jesus gave us a clue in to the church of Philadelphia. He said that he holds the key of David. And what is David known for? He's known for writing most of the Psalms, and he was a man that was close to the Lord's heart. So if we're close to the Lord's heart, and then we have the key of David, and we know that that we're loved, and we're gonna be fine. Everything's going to be fine, and it's an exciting time. So I just want to leave that with you guys. I know I'm rambling now, but I love you, and if I don't see you in the clouds tonight, I'll have another message for you very soon. Peace be with you.